Welcome to our podcast. Today, we'll explore how different archetypes, lover, queen, fairy, and Amazon, impact our style and how clothing can express our inner essence. Discover how these archetypes can be transformed and strengthened through fashion. Join us on this fascinating journey.
Hello, my name is Lana Kuzovova. I am the founder of Asian Spirit, neo-oriental luxury fashion brand. And today we have a very special podcast for you that we're having with a model with whom we will see what is the difference between the four key female archetypes. So the lover, the queen, the fairy, and the Amazon. I will explain to you that every woman has all these four inside of us, but some of them are developed more and some are abandoned. And I will teach you the example of our beautiful model, how to distinguish these archetypes inside of yourself, how to strengthen them, how to work with these or those ones with help of the garments, okay? And you will see this beautiful, intimate transformation process that happens normally in our showroom behind the doors, but now we will bring it for you outside, like totally out, and you will see how it happens, and you will understand how actually we can identify these archetypes inside of ourselves and make them stronger and embrace ourselves, women, in the beautiful femininity that all of us have. And watch this podcast till the end, and we will give you an opportunity to also have an exclusive session of transformation with me, identifying your own archetypes and working with them. And in 2 weeks, one of the comments will be chosen randomly, and I will give the private session on archetypes to the winner. So good luck to all of you, and the rules of the contest are disclosed below this video. Hello, my dear.
Hi, dear.
So happy to see you second time in this studio. And today is our second podcast, and we have picked up the most interesting topic that our followers have indicated, the archetypes, right?
Yeah, they waited for this stream, yeah, because it's most important to see how does it work, yeah, all these archetypes.
Exactly. Last time we were talking about so many different things, and the archetypes was the topic that we've got the biggest amount of questions. So this time, thank you so much for being my model today. I'm very excited.
This is my first experience. I'm excited too.
Yeah, because actually I wanted to say that normally the work with archetypes is a very intimate process that we do with our clients behind the scenes, behind four walls, because it's a very big psychological and transformation work. But today we reveal this for our followers and customers, so you will be a little bit naked. Are you ready for that?
Yes, I'm a little bit nervous, but yeah.
Yeah, but only in terms of psychological part, because you will experience some transformations today, and I hope you will feel it and like it and share it with the audience. Like, what do you feel like experiencing wearing this or that garment by Asian Spirit? And you will share this transformation with people, because this is what actually we are doing this work for. And I want just to say, and I'm sure you know it already, that whatever we wear is actually not only the physical garment. There is a feeling, there is a state of being that stands behind each and every piece we're wearing. So we have to be very conscious and picky with regards to what we wear as women, because we express ourselves into this world by the means of what we wear. Do you agree with that?
Totally agree. Yeah, and this is really important, how you feel inside, because your inner feeling is the mirror for what everybody see. Yeah.
Totally. I totally agree with that. And I want to tell you that since I know you already a long time and you have a lot of your own Asian spirit garments, so I have witnessed your immense transformation. And first time when I saw you, you were like pretty much Amazon type. And so today, that's why I've given you the first outfit Amazon. So now we can see you wearing this beautiful Amazon outfit, and now we just shared with the audience that you don't feel pretty much great in it already, because this is what you feel, something you passed already a long time back, right?
That's true, yeah. And in the start of our meeting, I said to you that it's not so comfortable right now for me. Because I think in previous life, 5 years ago, this look should be great. Yeah, and I think that that time I felt myself very confident in this. But now everything changed. My stage, life stage changed, and right now it's not so usual dress for Dubai.
You don't want to get back into these restrictions, right, of the Amazon. So
like it's the previous part of my life.
Exactly. No, well, it's nice just sometimes to look back and recall some things. So I just want to share for our audience, so you can look at beautiful Anastasia. She looks great in everything. She's a beautiful woman. But the first look we gave her today, this is from Asian Spirit new collection, and it's not yet on We, but it will be there soon. And it's the purely Amazon with a touch of Queen. I will explain, what it is. So what do we call overall the Amazon archetype? It's everything that bears hints of a male outfits, so it can refer to maybe some male costumes, some suits, something that like creates the mood for working hard, for expressing the woman herself equally to the man in this life. So do you feel like this right now? So this is the woman who is like a working horse, so she can do a lot, she can achieve on her own, she wants and pretends to be a man in something, so all this movement of feminism now, this is all about like being purely Amazon, so being equal with men, having same rights, having same presence, being active, being in some way masculine, and independence. So these are the key features that you can see being translated and transmitted by the Amazon archetype. So now we see Anastasia wearing this beautiful like dress vest, which is like of solid color, grayish color. But since we're smart in Asian Spirit and we never leave the archetype to be alone, we've added some elements of a queen. So this is the hand embroidery, which gives us this handwork, and it already elevates the Amazon into the queen, a little bit. And then we add also this beautiful like ring made of natural stones, and surely it's shiny and it already adds a lot of like status to the outfit. And you can see this Amazon Queen 50-50 necklace, because first of all there is a chain. Chain is also something which refers us to the Amazon, because chain is something that you use to have power in this life, to chain something to something, somebody to something. So it's like some power action. So it shows a strength. Also metal, it shows strength, that there are some metallic notes, in your character, and it's actually amazing how subconsciously we read people and we type them when we meet them, because for example, if I come to the business meeting and Nastya walks in, so I immediately see the strong woman, like independent, self-sufficient, with the second, I would say, supportive queen archetype, so she likes solid, expensive things, but definitely she's not weak. She's very smart, so she likes to operate with her intellectual abilities all the time. So I would like, you know, become very disciplined and really think what this woman's is gonna tell me. Yeah. So like, share please, like what do you feel like doing wearing these things? Like
I'm feeling confident, and I feel that each goal will be available and reached. Yeah. Yeah.
I see the goal and don't see any obstacles. Yeah.
And this chain, this is really a strong feeling, yeah, because the energy is different. But you combine this type of queen jewelry things, yeah, with this Amazonic. So,
would you wear it for a date?
For a date, I think yes, like a mini dress.
With a mini, like a mini dress.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. To wear it for a date, you just have to leave only one garment on you,
Yeah.
so not to get people scared. Yeah, not for your date to run away.
But not in business meeting.
Yeah, not in the business meeting, for sure. Okay, so now we meet Amazon number 2.
Yeah.
Look at this transformation. Like, yeah, how do you feel wearing this Amazon/Queen outfit?
Oh my dear, I feel myself so gorgeous. Yeah? And
Elevated,
yeah. That right now I'm feeling that I'm a black dragon. Yeah.
That's exactly the Amazon feeling, because you know, in using the archetype language, Amazon is the woman who is mostly using the fire element. Okay, so then to each element, to each archetype, we have one element matching. So the Amazon is fire, the queen is earth, the fairy is air, and the lover is water. Okay, so fire is corresponding to the Amazon archetype the most. That's why you start to feel this like firesome tendencies, yeah. And I want to say that this jacket, yeah, this is amazingly hand embroidered, and certainly it's 50-50 Amazon and Queen, because it has a lot from the Queen already. So we are a little bit shifting you towards the Queen, which is, by the way, your native archetype. That's why you feel so great in it, yeah. But we see Amazon here, of course, in the shape of the classic suit, and of course it's very like solid, but it's quite strict. So it's not, you know, you feel confident in it, and also you can use it in your formal wardrobe and have it in your formal wardrobe, but already it has some, if you look at it closer, and that's what I really love to you know, hint, but indirectly in our outfits, that it has some flower elements like fish skin or dragon skin elements. So this refers a little bit to the fairy, and also there is a tulle, yeah, which is transparent on top, which little bit gives a small hint about the lover. So you have everything in it, but of course when you see it, just the first message that you get, it's that it's the Amazon. But as I'm saying, what I'm interested personally to do is to create outfits which are like a multi-layered pie. Okay, so you have the first layer, which you read like instinctively, but then you come to this second layer, third layer, fourth layer, and you have all of it. Yeah, so it's far more complicated than what you see. So I love it, and also we decorated and like enriched this look with the headpiece, which is certainly refers to the queen, because it's like a crown, yeah. But the way it's done, and also there are kind of like thorns here, yeah. So they are made from natural stones. There is the onyx, agate, and some other stones there, but you see that it gives this, you know, little bit feeling of very solid presence. And it's not just the precious stones, but it's also the headpiece, which refers to you giving yourself the right to act and to be strong. Yeah, I would maybe see you wearing this outfit like riding a horse or something like this. Yeah. Do you feel it? Like how do you feel it?
I feel here very strong, serious energy, yeah. And in the second, I feel this Queen's energy, yeah. And here is a lot of this kind of feeling of gorgeous, of some very proud, confident, yeah. And this is amazing look. I'm in love with it. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the look of a leader, by the way, of a leader, because any headpiece, it also gives the difference. Yeah, so the one who is wearing the crown is the one who is leading. So this is overall like Amazon Queen who is leading the way, and you lead everybody else behind you. Yeah, and also we have this palm bracelet, which is also referring partially to the Queen, because again, it's all natural stones and it's solid and it's beautiful, but also it's very Amazonic to me, because it's a little heavy. I think it could be like used as a cold weapon. What do you think? Just in case, you know, you need to hit someone like instantly. This is all, by the way, about the Amazon. So Amazon, she's always ready for a fight. Yeah, so I mean, she can be calm, she can be doing her regular things, but she has to have something about her appearance that she's always ready to step into immediate fight, because she's a fighter. Okay, so the fire inside of her starts to burn, yeah, and aggravate very fast. So such things as this bracelet and this headpiece, for me, they're very Amazonic, because, you know, they are a beautiful like piece of jewelry, which can be transformed into something different, you know, if you need it. So
yeah. So very powerful woman. But with soft power. Okay.
You are, but you look very harmonious in this, and we're looking forward.
Not dangerous.
For me, no, but but if you know, if maybe you go for a date, maybe you won't, you know, use such accessories. Although it depends on very much on the energy, and we will go and see some other transformations straight away. Okay, so now I'm very excited to see you in this amazing fairy slash lover and slash queen, I would say, yeah, outfit. And now we look alike, yeah, so yeah. This is already like purely Asian spirit level, right? So you look supernatural to me like this, and you just shared, yeah, backstage that a couple of years back you couldn't imagine yourself wearing like something like this on a daily basis, right?
But right now this is like second skin, yeah. And
exactly.
I feel here too much freedom, yeah, and so many passion and this art and inspiration. Yeah.
Exactly, some space, yeah, you feel some space, because again, like the element responding to the fairy is air, yeah, so you have much more air when you're wearing something which corresponds to fairy. And it gives a lot of space for transformation, for new energy, a lot of, I would say, art, a lot of self-expression and transformation. So yeah, fairy outfits are very important, but we need to use them smartly, because if it's like 100% fairy, this is something totally out of this world, and it's not corresponding to any dress code normally, because this is something weird. but we always try to incorporate the fairy archetype wisely, yeah, and to make it really stylish, like this kimono, abaya you're wearing now, and of course, all these feathers, and also the peacock feather elements, yeah, which are printed here. They refer to something like totally fairy, because also the peacock is considered to be in many religions and in many like sacred teachings as the bird of transformation. And the feather of a peacock is a talisman, yeah, in many traditions, like in Eastern traditions. So, and also we like to incorporate the peacock feathers in our philosophy, because they show the beauty of a woman, yeah, the beauty of like in the outer world, but it's also backed by the inner beauty, yeah. So it's a very symbolic thing to use. So I'm very happy to see how it's matching actually your color palette, the coloristic you having. So you look super harmonious in it.
Thank you, my dear. And this dress is so light, and I really love to wear this kind of abayas, like kimonos. Yeah,
yeah.
If you just make your belt twice and handle it, so it will look gorgeous too. Yeah, and,
exactly. It will look like a dress
style,
already.
Yeah, I activate my queen archetype. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. The queen here is no, for example, because it's a very rich natural fabric, and it's long, so it gives this status. It's very solid, but there is a lot of also fairy in it, because it everything which moves when you move. So the garment, which is inflated by the air, and it starts to move when air comes in, this immediately refers to the fairy element. And it enhances your creative abilities, it enhances your inner magic, and you start to feel as if you have some magic stick in your hand, and you can solve all issues, not like with the logic, but with some other instruments. So the chaos is actually one of the elements that we are working with when we are wearing something for the fairy archetype. So we understand that there is the outer world, which is total chaos, but actually the chaos is the order just of the higher state, yeah. And we kind of invite this energy into our life, and we start to process it and see how it reveals. So it's a very interesting magical thing to work with your inner fairy. And like fairy has always been like abandoned, okay, by the society, because it gives a lot of power if you know how to manage it, yeah. So that's why, like, we have all these fairies from the fairy tales, and we have all these fairies, or like if it goes a little bit into the darker energy, it becomes a witch, yeah. And witches were always burned by the church or something like this. So it's a very delicate work with this archetype, yeah. So because we want the fairy to support us, we don't want her to transform into witch and you know, just at the Amazon and just you know, burn out everything around. So it's very important actually how we balance our archetypes for them to work for our sake, yeah, and not to become you know, something which is destroying, yeah. Although I mean destroying something sometimes is needed to create something new. So how do you like these colors? What do you feel about them? Like,
I like this deep blue or indigo color.
Yeah, right.
It's go to my intelligence, yeah, and this kind of black. This is really convenient, yeah. But all this stuff, which is so colorful, yeah. It wake up my creativeness, yeah. Because, in this kind of where I feel myself very in art flow. Yeah, because last time in our previous interview you said that those parts what you don't have or you have not enough, yeah, you go to them and make this balance harmony style with put these kind of things. And I understand that art is very important, but in business art is really interesting mixing, yeah, when you can put it in it. And when you use art in business, everything starts to be so different, magical, and you can take your multiplies, yeah, in everything. Why? Because you can, like an alchemist, yeah, you can make
exactly.
it, you can transform it, and if somebody see just two different things, yeah, you can make some creation what will collaborate them. And in this dress I feel this art inspiration. Yeah.
Yeah, totally agree with you. I think business is art, is a form of art, and you can do it really in an artful way. So yeah, it's very important if when you're a businesswoman to understand that doesn't mean that you always need to dress like Amazon. Yeah, and actually, why the society makes women wear like purely like Amazons, because it's not interesting to for women to go out of one single archetype, because like this they go out of control. Okay, so Amazons, they are very strong and they can do a lot of things, but they are always ruled by someone, so they are always in hierarchy. Yeah, and for example, Fairy, she's always out of hierarchy. She's never in any social just allies, because she's always on her own. She's always alone, and she's like one leg in an outer world. That's why even, for example, the chokers, yeah, so they were introduced to women. It's like also the tie for a man. It's the element which people use to make people under control, yeah, so that they don't understand so much the reactions of their body. They don't understand that much their feelings, so they give they're given the information which is absorbed purely by their head, and they work and act from this stage. Yeah, so now, for example, already in many companies, like men are not like needed to wear the ties. Yeah, and that's why there is much more freedom is coming. Yeah, but now, because people are controlled mostly through the information already, not by the rules. So but this age of transformation is very important. So we do it with our things, with Asian spirit, with garments, and it's always interesting to see how it's happening. Yeah, let's go and see some other things. Yeah. So now we meet our queen number one today. Yeah, so what do you feel?
I feel myself very calm, yeah, and very powerful, and very confident. Yeah.
And royal. Do you feel royal? Yeah. Definitely you should feel royal. So this is a mild queen, we would say, because our queen 2 today, she will be like a real queen. Yeah, this is some Eastern queen, so very delicate. Yeah, so you don't show a lot of embellishments. Yeah, you don't have a train behind you. That is also one of the symbols of the queen. But you are wearing a very beautiful kimono made of the refined silk, and these elements, yeah, that we can see printed on your sleeves, it's definitely the queen archetype, because you see here the jewelry, you see the golden color, you see these elements there of royalty, of some solidity, and overall the colors are very noble. they are very royal, yeah. Also this green with black, with gold, everything represents already this royal energy. And of course, the headpiece that we are using again from the Amazon style, but here it moves into the queenish style because, of course, it's like the headpiece, the royal headpiece with natural stones, and it shows your exclusive right and presence in the room, yeah. So wherever you enter, you immediately start to spread this energy of a queen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
that's
what
right.
about this ring? I think that this is really amazing. Because when you put it in your first finger,
yeah, you point for directions. Yeah, you point for directions. Yeah, yeah, and exactly. So you point for directions, and the second, when you give directions, you articulate, and it gives additional power. What is actually the meaning of the even stones or something? So each finger on our hand is representing a certain power, yeah. And by placing their natural stones, we enhance this power, yeah. So our fingers, they spread our presence further into this world, like certain energies. So when you wear something like this, yeah, on your fingers, so you enhance these energies, you become more powerful. That's the point.
I feel it, yeah.
And yeah, otherwise, like, it's good to bend the knee and kiss this ring first for the servants. This is of course, we're talking in the metaphorical language, yeah. We're not expecting anyone to kiss our fingers, but it's very interesting how subconsciously we read each other again, and we put ourselves on this or that position, like with regards to any person, depending on how we read the person, yeah. So there are energies which meet as equal, yeah, or you can go above or below, yeah. Again, maybe you don't even show it, and you talk absolutely equally, but still we all subconsciously read each other, and it's very important to understand it, yeah. So of course, for example, if you are going to some event like just with friends where you want to be relaxed and talk and share something, you don't dress up like a queen as much, because the queen, she's always lonely, yeah. She's on a different level, on her throne, yeah, and everyone else is below, and she cannot share directly some like inner things or secrets. So this status is also their responsibility. So it's very important for us to balance. That's why I don't like to give the archetype of a queen in dressing just by itself. I like to balance it and a little bit, I would say in a good sense, downgrade it, because when you mix it with some more casual things, and like for example in this kimono, we just add the very basic dress underneath, yeah. So we balance it, and we don't make it too much, because when people read you as the solely queen, they will not be in direct contact with you, okay. So, and if you will ask for their like for them sharing something, they will not. They will only absorb orders from you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I love when I work with the Queen's archetype, and I have a lot of queens along my clients. Actually, the main archetype of our clients is the queen. And I love to work with them because they're very noble and very aristocratic, but their energy is very tough, okay? And not everyone can deal with them, yeah? That's why a lot of strongest, most powerful women in this world, they have some issues with personal life, yeah, and with the environment where they stay, because they always have to be on their own, you know. This is the curse of the archetype. So that's why I love to install some fairy elements or lover elements into the queen's outfit. And now in the queen number 2, we will see how queen can be a little bit becoming more mild and shift into the lover's archetype. Let's go check it out. Okay, our dears, so now we see this amazing queen number 2, but we see already that this is a little bit like a geisha queen. So this is the queen with very strong infractions of the lover, because you see this bloody red color, which is the color of life, also the color of love. And we see these very intricate embroideries, these flower, beautiful elements. We see this Chinese collar, yeah? And this is a little bit already, to me, it's like a queen, of course. I see the queen, but a little bit of geisha. I see here energy, yeah? And certainly it's a dress, yeah? I can see through some beautiful figure here. So please share, what do you feel wearing this outfit? By the way, it's our new collection, which is not yet on We, but we will certainly post it there soon also.
I feel that right now I can go to date with my husband, yeah. And he will be in love with my look.
He will be in love again, again and again.
And in this outfit, I can go to evening, occasion, or I can go to Korean or Japanese or Chinese, celebration, right. And to conference, because I have this color kimono, and each time when I wear it, too many looks go on my way, and here is the same. I feel here is very confident, and it's gorgeous.
But you feel that, like, in terms of a queen, it's a little bit milder, so it's not so I would say aggressive queen, so this is already, yes, it's very like solid, and it shows the status, and of course all of these embroideries and handwork. You can see it's an expensive piece, but still there is something to play around here about, right? So I perfectly see you on the date, and certainly your husband will be again very proud of having such a beautiful woman by his side, but with a very strong queen, but he will not feel like restricted in contact with you, right? So and we added this bracelet, this palm bracelet here again, which we used previously for the Amazon, but here it goes for the queen, because again, for all the royalty, hands are always very important, because hands is our continuation into the space, and how we decorate our hands actually can tell a lot about our core archetypes. So for example, for me, you see, I don't wear small rings, so if I wear a ring, it's something like it's a ring.
It's a ring.
you can see it like from 100-meter distance. So the same with bracelets. Actually, the size of the jewelry, even the costume jewelry when you wear, it can show also how you present yourself into this world. So queens, they never go for something small, believe me. So they never go for some very small tiny earrings or some very small, very thin a ring. They go for something big, and it's not, but we don't mix this energy with gypsy, when it's like something, because for queen it should be not just big, but also solid, also expensive, and but it will be something like really visual, that you can see and instantly from a distance identify the queen coming into the room, So yeah, and actually this dress you can also put on top some beautiful like jacket or even a kimono, yeah, and make it multi-layering, because we love multi-layering. It helps us to variate inside of several archetypes and within a day, and you can add layers or take them off and little bit change the energy of your outfit. I think you can do it already with your multiple Asian spirit outfits, right?
Yeah, I like to mix it, and it's look gorgeous when you can combine all these styles and archetype. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I believe, I think in this outfit, in this dress, you're a queen, but I can see the woman. I can see the woman, because sometimes this like royal status of your inner presence, it takes away the gender. Okay, so you become just a ruler, so you have this social status and responsibility. But this dress, first it brings out the woman, and second, already you see that it's a queen. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, totally. Totally agree with you.
Okay, so now we're gonna transform you into the fairy. Wow. I have no words to describe what I feel right now. You're radiating, yeah, the energy. So now we see here the fairy number 2, yeah, in our today's looks. And to me, I feel like some freshness coming from the some tropical forest.
Yeah,
what do you say?
Myself at 17, I think so. Yeah. And right now I can turn
fresh as a flower. Yeah.
Chair, yeah.
Fresh as a flower. Yeah, actually, this is I think one of the most unusual outfits that you may experience today. Yeah, and some like all those queen like slash Amazon queen slash lover outfits are those which maybe you feel experience very natural for yourself, but this one is actually almost purely fairy. And I would love you to really, you know, little bit go through this garment inside of yourself and feel it, because it represents the fairy like walking out of the forest, yeah, so and representing the nature, the mother nature, because it is the biggest part of the fairy archetype also. So fairy, she always interacts with nature, so she listens to the sounds of the nature, she uses herbs, yeah, to cook some magic stuff. And I really feel how refreshing and light this garment, this dress is for you. Yeah, so for me, this is something really therapeutical for you. It's like a pill, yeah, that you take, and your energy changes. Because again, for us women, it's very important how we express ourselves into this world, and the appearance of ours and what make other people look at us is our responsibility, because we channel this energy, you know, into this world. So for me, this is something very feminine, very calm, very wise. Yeah, this is maybe I would like to call this dress back to the roots or something like this. What do you think about it? What do you feel like wearing it?
I feel it really miraculously, yeah. Like I'm just going from fairy tale, yeah, letters, and yeah, I feel this nature power, and it's some mysterious, I think so, like the forest nymph.
Yes,
yeah.
Exactly, like a nymph. Yeah, you go back to this some mythological state, yeah, and you feel that you are, and this is something which I love about our garments also, because we never look into trends, we never look into something temporary. We try always to go deep into the very core, very root, and to create each new collection in a way that it brings some transformation to our core and inner state and values. Yeah, so even I think this dress someone may wear at home just for therapeutical reasons, and like sit in it in the garden or by the pool. And first of all, it's beautiful to see a woman like this wearing something like this at home, and it's amazing to see a wife, like for a husband, wearing some dress like this at home. He will not let her leave the house. So and the bracelet that we gave you to enhance this look is in this case your magic stick, with which you were create some magical movements into the space and make the it's exactly, it's like your magic crystal. So we will not put the crystal ball in front of you, but we give you this bracelet so that you feel also the magic of the stones and the power of
crystals.
The power of crystals, so maybe you can see some future in them or something like this. And also in this outfit we see a little bit of a lover. So the lover will be our ultimate archetype for today. And I can say that here, for example, we can see some transparency. So transparency, it already brings us to the lover archetype. So when we can see some parts of the body, so we want to see through, we want to see what is there. And also this natural chiffon fabric, it's very soft and nice for the body. So this is not just a purely fairy, it's also fairy with the lover, but more of the lover is coming.
Let's see it.
Ta-da! Now we have come to the most interesting part. No, I would say not even the interesting, but the archetype of a lover is one of the most difficult ones in our today's society, because it's something abandoned, and women, they are taught from the childhood to abandon their lover archetype, because the lover, the pure lover without any installments, is the woman without a head. So now you're wearing a dress of a woman without a head. How do you feel?
I feel my head.
You feel your head. That's because this dress is not only representing the lover, but also, of course, the queen. And we have some, even I would say, the fairy infractions here. But the main one I'm giving to the lover for several reasons. First, it has transparent parts. The net. The net is also the symbol of this transparency of the body. So lover is actually, it's not, there is nothing bad about being the lover. And about having this archetype, and we need it. We need this water, we need this fluidity, we need this tenderness, we need to understand our body, to be in constant contact with that, to feel our female like cycles, to understand our, because all the neurosis happens when we are all the time in our head. We never go really into our body, we never understand it. And then we feel some necessity, but we don't understand what is this, and then this conflict appears. So all the work, like most of the work that females do with psychologists and everything, is because they abandon and they don't understand their lover archetype. So the society teaches us to be a perfect Amazon. So our ambitions, they drive us to be the queen. And some creativity inside of us, it drags us towards the fairy. But for the lover, we really have to turn our attention to this archetype and embrace it, and learn how to get pleasure out of this world, and what a privilege it is actually to be females, because our contact with the body, which is created by God to also give birth to other people, it's amazing. So we need to teach ourselves to spread this love and to love also ourselves first of all, and then already our nearest ones, and that a lot of answers are there inside of ourselves by design, and we don't have to look for them in the books or ask someone. So we just have to learn to listen to them, and they are all inside our bodies. So there are a lot of actually like tribes, still in Africa and in some other countries of the world, who have this tradition and wisdom of the lover archetype. So they have some interesting dancing practices. They have some other body practices, which gives us this contact, with ourselves. So, but we, in terms of Asian spirit, we try to pay attention of the woman to their body and to be proud of it and proud of the inner and core energies of fluidity inside ourselves with the garments. So do you feel like dancing in this dress? I think this is a little bit something Spanish, with the sleeves, with these fringes, maybe some flamenco or something like this.
I want to dance now. And in this color I really feel myself gorgeous, and I feel my inner passion, and I want to be in love with it. And this is wine color. This is really color of love, what you put. And the pink one. And what do you think, what can help to activate this energy in color, in style, in some details? Can you tell about?
I think this is the color which is a maroon color. It's the color of Manipura chakra, by the way, the belly chakra, let's say. And for females, it represents also the birth of the new energy, birth of the children. So this is a very core thing, and it happens actually out of the lover archetype. So everything connected with the new life, new birth, and movement of all liquids inside of the body, this is all lover archetype. So what can enhance it and how can you feel the contact with the body is first of all through a lot of different body practices. So for someone it's like dancing, for someone it's maybe some yoga or something, some massages, all type of spa. So this is the stereotype that women, they like to go to spa, and it's true, but it's not just to chat between themselves and drink tea, but it's about the sacred actually therapies for the body, when you feel, when you're being caressed, when you are pampered by the massages, by different therapies over your body. And it's very important for a woman to devote some time to herself, only to switch off her phone, don't have any thoughts on your head, and go into the practice with the body. It always has been in a lot of traditions, like throughout the world, when women, they had some women day, let's say. So in Russia we have this Women's Day in Banya. So what is this? This is the Lovers' Day, because people, they don't understand that lover, it's not to love a man. Lover archetype is first of all to love yourself, to be in touch with yourself, with your body, and only then, when you are filled with love, only then you share it to your man, to your family, to your children. But if you're empty, you don't have anything to share. That's why it's so important to feel our lover, yeah, to feel it like up to the maximum, and then already to go and love others. If you don't love yourself, then so like what enhances the lover inside of us is all the practices that make us love ourselves more. Yeah, and it's not about the confidence. Yeah, we're not talking about understanding how smart we are, how many achievements we have. Yeah, so we cannot actually bring the Amazon here or a queen here. Yeah, you can rule the huge kingdom but be very empty and have no love to share. Yeah, so the lover archetype is a different thing. So it's not about being smart or clever or have a lot of achievements. It's about feeling good in your body, loving your body, feeling good in terms of energy, yeah, and just to the very core, feeling yourself representing the female nature. That's what it is about.
So I'm feeling that I fulfill myself in this power. Yeah,
right.
I'm trying to don't think anything. I'm just being here.
I don't think anything.
With my body. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because for the lover's archetype, there are a lot of myths about it, yeah, and it's always said as to be like something that energy that women trade like to men in exchange for money or something. It's not like that. Although like if we go to the Eastern philosophy, woman herself, she represents the money. She represents the energy of the earth, of the money. So she's like on her own, yeah. But it's very important to understand that when she feels herself, yeah, and she feels great as a female, only then she can go and interact and share with men this energy that they need so much and want. But it's not about the lover, because the love is only the form in which we share our energies. There are many other forms also, and actually men, even when they look at harmonious woman who is filled with an energy and who is dressed in accordance with her inner state, this exchange can already happen in a way, yes. So he can refill himself just looking at this beauty and harmony, yeah. And then he passes admiration, and woman also, she reads this admiration, and it gives her also the inner mild confidence that she's doing everything right. Okay, let's now add a little bit of more lover. So now we have come to the culmination, I think, of today's meeting, because now in front of me I see the total transformation of a super smart and intellectual Nastya, who has been transformed into the Barbie doll, yeah, or a baby doll. So this dress represents a doll, and the doll is 100% a lover, because this is a woman who cannot speak. So this is the woman who cannot oppose to anything, who cannot criticize, and all these things that men actually fear, that the woman will tell him something and like express some disagreement. Here we don't see it at all. So I
will say, yes, my dear.
Yeah, it only can just have a couple of phrases on repeat, and this is the ideal world for most of the men. So we can give them this, we can gift them sometimes us like that when we are like tired to achieve all the time and be active in the world, and we just want to be the small girls, like the baby dolls, and we want maybe the man to take us as the purely female energy and treat us correspondingly. Yeah, so this dress and its pink color, which is a little bit like, in a way, childish, but not childish, because it's a pink, it's a color of love. And of course, this embroidery and like this beautiful down v-neck and these silk tassels, everything is moving here. Yeah, so we will have a little bit dancing session after after we finish the podcast, and it will be already the paid subscription thing. So I love to see how you look in this dress. Please share your emotions, and transformation, even compared to the previous one, because that one was also the lover, but I see you feel very different in both of them.
I feel myself very strange right now. Yeah, I want to dance. I don't want to talk. Okay, it's something very new, something very special, and I don't know how can I combine this to the conferences or for business meetings. I think my team will be shocked.
I think I will just give some metaphorical example of how actually this works. Yeah, so inside of us, we all females have like a elevator. Yeah, so it's like a lift, and it moves from the lowest floors to highest floors. Yeah. So the Amazon, it's here. Yeah, the queen is here. Okay, the lover is down. Okay, and the fairy is the highest one. Okay, it's above all. It's already the magic and the connection with God. So we just choose every day when we dress ourselves. We choose the floor where we want to stop our inner elevator. Yeah, and where we're going to go out and little bit operate on this level and act out of the state, our inner state of being that we feel in this floor. Yeah, so the lover, it's very far from the fairy. It's very far from actually the queen, although we see some queen details here, I would say, because again, this is a very refined tassels and fringes and tulle and like this hand embroidery. Of course, it refers to the queen archetype, but we don't think here. Yeah, so we wear such type of things when we just want to relax, when we want to let go, when we want just to feel ourselves like beautiful in our female bodies, and we want to celebrate it. Yeah, so we really want to celebrate it, and we don't want anyone coming up to us with some intellectual talks and talking about politics or talking about some metaphysics. We just want to let go. Yeah, so this is very important to understand it and never downgrade this archetype, because again, as I said, we, especially those who are queens, we think we cannot afford ourselves to go down to the lover archetype, and that's why it's always abandoned, and then some physical issues on a medical level already pop up, and we have to go for some treatments and consult the doctors, and because we never listened to the signals of our body when they were coming, we didn't let them go through. Yeah, with the living in this Amazon queen, maybe sometime going to some master class or meditation or drawing and feel a little bit like a drop of a fairy. Yeah, but mostly, of course, we live in these two archetypes. So I strongly recommend, especially for all the women who have IQ level at their highest points, to let themselves as a therapy to wear sometimes lovers' dresses, and they immediately put them into this therapeutical state of being just a woman, just a girl, and it's very important for all of us to experience from time to time. And of course, don't forget your body remedies, like whatever suits you. So this is my a very big recommendation based on many years of experience. I think it's the best actually dress to finish our podcast today, and certainly we'll have a lot more, because it has some very pure and light and feminine energy. What do you think?
I think that first time in my life, I feel that I'm beautiful, and that's enough. I don't need to have any more.
That is enough. That is enough.
Yeah.
You know, that is enough, especially like for such women as you are, Nastya, because you have such a huge part of your Queen Amazon archetype. So please experience it and wear such dresses from time to time. It's a beautiful transformation.
I will now, yeah. Okay. And today I feel what we done, because all this transformation, this is amazing work, yeah. Because in different outfits and in looks, I feel myself very confident, like second skin, you know. And
right.
You remember what were here in this dress? Yeah, I sit like this.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do in this. Yeah, okay, just being. Then I relaxed, and I can say you that this is really interesting feeling inside me now.
Yeah, because this is, as we said in the beginning, this transformation process that normally happens in our showroom behind the doors. It's like a surgery. If it's done in the right way, it's really like energetic and mental surgery, because you transform yourself from the state of being which you are used to for so many years, and you transform and make a step into something unknown, and sometimes it's fearful, but something that you feel in need so much for, yeah. And when you start to little bit make your first steps like a baby, and feel that it's beautiful new level for you, beautiful new energy, and it's all you also, and you never used it, you never employed it, you never owned it, and you start to own it and add to all of your other beautiful sides that you already know and use them successfully. So you understand that how many more instruments and sides of you there are, and you can have them, and your life becomes so much more developed and rich and powerful in many ways. So this is what makes you complete, and it's beautiful, because the more sides of your personality and your female nature you develop, the more strong you are, and you live the more.
Thank you so much, my dear.
Yeah. Thank you so much. You're an amazing model.
Really special type of therapy, yeah, and I recommend to all women to try it, yeah, because first you say, oh no, how I can wear it? What can I do with it? Yeah. But when you put this kind of not so usual dress for you, you feel that you transform. So today I will go out from our podcast very fulfilled, yeah, by new energy of lover, yeah, and those amazing fairy,
yeah, exactly,
to go to forest and hug trees. Okay.
exactly. So yeah, but sometimes you don't need to go to the forest comes to you, yeah, in the shape of some dress or a garment. And that's the beauty about actually the outfits, because sometimes you don't have to for example travel to some other country, yeah, to experience something. You just take some outfit which is inspired by something, and it's handcrafted in a special way, and you get this energy just by this. So it's amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you so much, everyone, and see you in our next podcast.